Of it, fill in. This is your fill drain. This is a tube, and what will happen is when you fill this up, gravity will start feeding this up here as it gets full, and it'll go into the green line. When it gets in the green, you're good to go. If ever throughout the week or the month it drops down into red, just add water to fill it back up to the green. To drain the water, you simply just bring it here and have a tub underneath, and gravity will feed it all out. Maintenance. So that's how you fill the machine. Very simple. Maintenance. Cap of speed clean. What we'll do is we'll pull these two trays out like so. Get your cap of speed clean and just drip it in between on either side in these holes. Put your tray back in. Shut the door. Run any cycle. Open it up when it's done with the cycle. Take it and drain that water. Refill it. Wipe all your chamber and trays down. Shut it and let it flush. Run another cycle to flush it. And then drain it and refill it.
So is that between every cycle?
That's once a month.
Okay.
And for you, I would probably, starting out, I don't know how often you run this, but if you're only running it one time a day or 2 times a day, I wouldn't do monthly maintenance, but extend it out to like 2 months versus 1 month. Weekly maintenance requires that you just drain it and refill. Now again, it's going to pop up here and say weekly maintenance just because that's what the machine says, and it won't reset itself until you actually drain it and refill it. But if you only use it 1 time a day or 2 times a day, I would extend that out to like 2 weeks.
Right, because it's under the assumption you're using it full time.
Well, yeah, it's always on an assumption, and it's a 7-day trigger. So it's going to trigger itself every day and say weekly maintenance, and it doesn't reset until you drain it and refill it. But it's not going to, you'll still be able to run the machine. It's just going to pop up periodically, weekly maintenance.
Okay.
That's the only thing. That's maintenance of it. This gasket, you can pull out this half moon here if you want and rotate this every month or whatever. Basically, this is your pressure point as you close it. So it's kind of like your car tires. If you want to rotate your tires, they last longer. It's kind of with this gasket. But this gasket should be replaced every 8 to 10 months.
So when you say gasket, both these pieces, this piece down here and this rim. Excuse me. And when you say rotate, are you talking about a quarter turn or an inch turn?
No, just a quarter turn. Rotate it to where this will be here and this will be here.
Okay.
And a lot of people don't do it, but I recommend it. And just know there's a steel ring in here. So a lot of people, when they change this, they forget to put that ring back in, and then they wonder why it's leaking because the gasket doesn't stay in there. So
good to know.
Just ran into that the other day. That's maintenance. That's it. So what we'll do, come here, and that's how you shut your door. Now, you have unwrapped pouches, packs, and hand pieces, and this is very simple. You just probably will be using pouches like everybody else does. So you hit your pouch, and then you'd hit start. I'm not going to hit start because there's no water, but that's as simple as it is. You walk away. When it's done with the sterilization cycle, it'll pop like so, release steam, and go into a dry heat. And then after the dry heat, it'll beep and let you know it's done.
Great.
Excuse me. Programs 1 and 2. This is for in case you have instruments that have some kind of Rubbermaid plastic or something that can't get up to 270 degrees. So they specify maybe 260 or 255 or whatever it may be. You have to contact or specify with that product. But if you come here to number 1, we have a number 1 program set for 270, 30 minutes, 15 minutes to 270, 30 minutes dry time, fast vent. If we hit this P button, we can now use our arrow keys up and down to adjust my sterilization time. So I'm going to take it down to say 255. Hit P again, and it's going to go to sterilization time. I'm going to leave it at 15, but you can adjust it up and down. Hit P again. I'm going to leave it at fast vent. Hit P again, dry time. Now, I'm going to take dry time down to 25 minutes. Hit P again, and we just programmed program 1.
Sweet.
So you do the same thing with 2, and it's that simple. So anything, if you do want to make a program setting for something, this is how you would do it.
Great.
So you have 2 program settings: an unwrapped, a pouch, a packs, a handpiece.
Okay.
And a start and a stop button.
Now, we are going to be using some Zerk Easy cassettes at first, Is there any recommendation? Do you know about them, or is that something I should call?
I would
the
call
Zerk company?
Zerk because I'm not really familiar with Zerk and their products.
Mm-hmm.
So that I would definitely revert back to the manufacturer of products you're putting in here to see what they recommend.
Mm-hmm. And I know with some of the smaller cassettes, some people do pouches, some people do wraps. Does it matter for you from a M11 standpoint?
No, I mean you can pretty much if you have pouches, packs. I mean you put pouches in. If you have packs, and you hit the packs button.
Okay.
So it's self-explanatory right there with the.
Okay, great. It's really that simple.
It's really that simple.
Great. Is there? So we talked about monthly maintenance. Did you mention yearly maintenance?
There is no yearly maintenance.
Okay.
I mean, if you want, you could have a technician come and look everything over yearly, but no one ever does it because these things are workhorses. I mean, they're in 9 out of 10 offices. We rarely see anything wrong with them.
Great. Well, good to hear it. Alrighty. Well, that's how we maintain the M11.